Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Leo reading. The wolf moon will occur on the 25th of this month, January 2024. And it is going to be highlighting the area of your life that looks at closing out of accomplishments, achievements, efforts, and lessons learned. This is going to be opposing the energy of the sun, which is the definition of a full moon in Aquarius, but the sun is conjuncting the planet of Pluto that is moving after almost 20 years in Capricorn into Aquarius. And this is going to be highlighting mostly your creativity, your children, your passionate, romantic energy, your recreational and procreational energies, but it's also going to be highlighting the areas where you work with others to be of service, how you manage your own well-being in order to be productive and efficient. So both these areas are highlighted during this time of the full moon. I've laid out the African and the Crow Tarot in a present, past, and future reading. I will use 3 oracle decks along the way, and I primarily want to welcome all of you who are new, those of you that are familiar, and remind you that I'm doing personal readings. The information for that is in the description box below. And overall, I'm giving away a free reading every month based on the comments and the donations that I receive. So thank you all that are participating in that. And overall, I appreciate all the support that I receive from all of you, primarily by your presence here. So let's get started, Virgo, with your overall energy. The 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is really about reviewing where you are right now, the choices you're making through a connection with your past. And this is a theme with readings that you've been receiving, that there's something at the core of what you may have been doing professionally that arises from a natural talent or gift that you have. And this is a gift that you expressed happily, joyfully, with pleasure, playfully, as in the past. Perhaps a relationship connection, an opportunity or location connection is reminding you, bringing back these nostalgic memories of this time, of this connection, of this inner gift, this inner joy that you experienced as a result of the exercise of this gift. So this is part of the overall emphasis of this time, is this reconnection with this core of who you are, core of your heart or your desire, perhaps a dream that emerges out of a reconnection with this time. In the present, we have the Magician card. In the past, the 10 of Swords. In the future, the 6 of Swords. Wow. Because there's a real theme around your reconnecting with this gift of yours in the past, with your accomplishments in the present, really bringing that lesson forward, giving you a reevaluation of this experience of talent or giftedness. You are finding yourself to be in the right place at the right time, to release the old expectations that arose perhaps as a result of the work you did or the efforts you made, the circle of colleagues that surrounded you, the people you worked with, fulfilling those expectations, conforming to the needs of your audiences, your clients, your customers, however that's relevant to you, is really an expectation of yourself, a desire to conform that you are letting go of, that you are releasing the whole system of beliefs that was based on. You're letting go of faith in a system that now believe that you've been able to fulfill your obligations, accomplish whatever your responsibilities to others were. And now you are in a place, the right place at the right time. You are in a position to revisit, rebirth this connection, the sense of talent, but moreover as an exercise in returning to a more playful, more enjoyable space as you exercise this talent. It isn't a relief of work or effort. Instead, it's finding joy and pleasure, opening up your heart, loving yourself, respecting yourself at this time in order to build something new. And it's coming across as a practice, as something that you're devoting yourself to, recognizing that this is every bit as serviceable as the actual service work that you have done in the past, that this provides a different, higher kind of service that is including you in the benefits of it. Not only are you enjoying this, you are finding pleasure, you're finding your love, your playfulness in this exercise, but it can be the establishment of a business, devoting yourself to a hobby or something that allows you to move away from the past, to release all the challenges, the chaos in some cases, the overwhelming sense of obligation and responsibility that did not allow you to be truly heard or seen in ways that are important to you personally, so that you may recognize that you are looking for not only a resolution to the conundrums or the endless cycle of conforming, supplying the needs of others, providing for others, the endless wheel that never seemed to yield for you all of the joy of that love and devotion that you were pouring into others, but you are looking also for an acceptance and a peace in the efforts that you've made, the accomplishments you've achieved. I'm hoping, as I pull the Soul's Journey Oracle for you, Virgo, that you will like this video, that you will share this with others, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to put it on the side of your moving forward, moving on, really honoring and respecting yourself and being grateful for what you have achieved thus far, recognizing that it is providing you with the opportunity to do what you'd like to do for now and in the future. So I pulled from the Flora and Fauna of Africa the golden crown bat, and the flower associated with this is the dogwood, and the key word is rebirth. A major transition is underway. This new situation may require some sacrifices, but it will be worth it. Wow. I'm going to clarify the beautiful magician in the first in your present with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. This release of an entire system of beliefs that I feel is part of what has shored you up thus far on your journey. And my sense is For the Virgos I'm speaking to, you have been on this journey for at least a decade. For some of you, many decades, even a lifetime. The release of investment in these expectations is being accompanied by a tremendous physical release. This is attending to all the details to shift the story and be reminded that the number 10, which represents transitions, reduces to a 1. So in many ways, the magician is the first level of this octave of tens. These changes are the result of your initiation into a space that is a true and authentic reflection of who you are and what your gifts are, expressing yourself as you desire to be expressed in your completeness, in your wholeness. So releasing these beliefs means releasing a lot of details, a lot of the undoing, a lot of the conditions, wrapping up the conditions of your former or to this recent date life, whether that's your business, your job, your occupation, your relationships, whatever comprise this old story, this old structure that you invested in is being dismantled by you. And there's likely to be a tremendous physical release. You may be requiring a lot of rest, needing a lot of rest to facilitate this dream state that reflects really your mastery of skills. You have mastered your security and your stability. You have put yourself in a protected space of abundance, prosperity, so that you can be generous. And primarily, you now must be generous with yourself. You must recognize that you've worked this hard, not only to fulfill those obligations to your loved ones, to your communities that are part of your mission and service, but also in order to put yourself in this place of freedom, of giving yourself the opportunity to explore this new expression, this new authenticity, this new wholeness. In the past, the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. There's a couple of things going on, and I'm seeing that your relationships, perhaps your family, your children, your parents, whoever you were responsible for, were a large part of your commitment, part of your belief and investment in this system that required you to provide for others almost exclusively. And there's a way in which you sacrificed a lot of your personal desires, a lot of your personal truths in order to fulfill the obligations that you believed were yours. Through your ability to survive this commitment, to fulfill these obligations, you're now in a position where you can be grateful for not only the ability to survive, but the recognition of what you've learned, what you've gained through that practice. And a sense of gratitude is really what is creating this spiritual foundation from which you are now emerging into this dream of who you are, this dream that you're fully capable of manifesting along the dictates of your heart, your desires, your passions, in a way that felt prohibitive in the past, that felt that you had to sacrifice who you were in your totality to your responsibilities and obligations. The Six of Swords in the future is being clarified by the Six of Wands and the Death card. There's a sense of victory in this rebirth. It's interesting because there's a message around your ability to commit to the well-being of others in the past that in some way cut you out of a sense of deserving that same well-being. There's almost an self-effacement that you felt was required in order for you to be successful, to be victorious, to be the provider, to be able to take care of others, even if that was not always reciprocal, or in some ways it looks as though it was rarely reciprocal, and that actually this new assertion of your creative voice, your creative gifts, your authentic self is providing you with the rebirth that you are experiencing, that you are moving towards. This rebirth is a evaluation, resuscitation in some ways of this beautiful nostalgia of your natural gifts and talents. And you may be connecting that through individuals that you're reconnecting with from your past, opportunities, locations, work that you are revisiting and that are evoking these beautiful memories. And this, more than memories, it's a sensation of wholeness that in some ways you have deprived yourself or has been deprived to you. So all of this movement feels as though it is ushering you into a new life, and this marvelous transition that you're experiencing is ultimately the path of your destiny, even after you have masterfully accomplished and achieved so much. I'm going to finish up this reading with the language of flowers. And I've pulled the tiger lily, and the key word is security. Choose the safe harbor now. And I suggest that that is you. You are your safe harbor. Thank you so much, Virgo, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.